Taylor Swift is back in the spotlight, and this time, it's on her terms. Amidst cheers from fans, Discovery Plus UK unveils Taylor Swift vs. Scooter Braun, Bad Blood, a documentary set to reignite the fiery feud between the pop icon and music mogul. Just when you thought the drama had settled, this two-part saga promises to stir the pot once again. But what exactly is it talking about? Well, let's dig into that. To understand what the fuss is all about regarding this documentary, you have to understand the backstory. And for that, it's time to rewind to 2019. This was the year when Taylor Swift, the billionaire pop icon, woke up to the news that Scooter Braun, a heavyweight music executive, had just swooped in and bought the masters of her first 6 albums. Yup, the rights to her early hits were part of a jaw-dropping $300 million deal when Braun's company, Ithaca Holdings, acquired her former label, Big Machine. And you know what? Taylor Swift vs. Scooter Braun, Bad Blood, is exactly about that. It's the entire journey Swift had to take in order to get the rights to her music back. The docuseries dives deep with interviews with legal experts, journalists, and insiders who spill the tea on this high-stakes drama. It also promises a no-holds-barred exploration of both sides, which means they'll be giving us those juicy details we crave. To truly grasp the intensity of the Swift-Braun clash, you've got to go back to their first encounter in 2009 and follow the breadcrumb trail of events that led us to this epic showdown. From business maneuvers to public spats that have kept fans and tabloids buzzing, this docuseries lays it all out. Believe it or not, the roller coaster ride of drama between Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun had a surprisingly sweet beginning. Rewind to 2010, when a young Justin Bieber, managed by Braun, opened for Swift on her Fearless tour. That fateful night, Braun also bumped into Scott Borchetta, the CEO of Big Machine, who had just signed the then-rising 15-year-old Taylor to his new label. In a 2019 Billboard interview, Braun reminisced about their first encounter. Braun said that his and Taylor's stories were similar. He thought Taylor was really kind to him and Justin, and these were things that he never forgot, which is also the reason their friendship began in the first place. Who would have thought that this friendly beginning would lead to one of the most talked about feuds in music history? Well, the breaking point can very well be traced back to when Kanye West came into the picture. Just when things seemed rosy between Swift and Braun, then came Kanye West to stir the pot. Let's rewind to the famous controversy in 2016. Kanye West, who was managed by Braun, dropped the song Famous with some not so flattering lyrics about Swift. Remember, this is the same Kanye who interrupted Taylor's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, where he proclaimed that Beyoncé should have won instead. Yay, that was incredibly awkward. Fast forward to 2016, and Kanye's song Famous had everyone talking. His then-wife, Kim Kardashian, added fuel to the fire by sharing a video that supposedly showed Taylor approving the lyric. However, Taylor insisted she never agreed to being called one of the swear words that was mentioned in the song. The drama intensified when an extended version of the conversation leaked in 2020, which proved Taylor was right. While Kanye asked her opinion on the line, "I made her famous," he conveniently left out the part about the profanity. Things really exploded when Kanye released the Famous music video, which featured nude likenesses of various celebrities. What made everything worse was that this line of celebrities also included Taylor, reportedly without her permission. In her 2019 Tumblr essay, Swift called it a revenge porn music video which strips my body naked. Now, you're probably thinking this drama was between the Karma singer and West himself. Why is Scooter involved here? Well, you see, Braun had started managing Kanye just after the release of Famous, so safe to say he found himself in the middle of the celebrity storm. His relationship with Kanye lasted until April 2018, but the fallout from Famous left a lasting impact on his ties with Taylor. It wasn't until 2023 that Taylor opened up to Time magazine about the impact. She claimed that her entire involvement with Kanye's music video was what you'd call a frame job, and it seemed like Kim herself had used an illegally recorded phone call to put out and cunningly declare that Taylor was a liar. The impact this incident had on Taylor was intense. The Love Story singer claimed she had to move to a foreign country and didn't leave her rental house for an entire year. She had gotten so paranoid, in fact, that the singer wouldn't even get on phone calls. It was clear their trust in people had just vanished. Kim, meanwhile, penned a 2020 social media post saying the situation forced her to defend her partner Kanye West. Regardless of the reasons Kim had for enabling her partner in a stunt like that, many people didn't appreciate the way the events unfolded. However, what Taylor didn't realize at the time is that it wasn't just her relationship with Kanye that was about to be soured forever. Another person in her life would also hit her where it hurts. In June 2019, Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings made waves by snagging Scott Borchetta's Big Machine Records in a jaw-dropping $300 million deal. This wasn't just any acquisition though. It included the crown jewels of music, Taylor Swift's first 6 albums. Safe to say, Swift had hit the jackpot. Swift's catalog, featuring classics like Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, and Reputation, was valued at a cool $140 million. That's a whole lot of musical magic in one swoop. But that wasn't all. Alongside Taylor's hits, Big Machine brought in a stellar lineup of artists including Thomas Rhett, Sheryl Crow, and Lady A. It was like a musical feast served on a platinum platter. Now, rewind to the fall of 2018, when Swift bid adieu to Big Machine and inked a sweet deal with Universal Music Group for future recordings. It was a strategic move that set the stage for the next chapter in her musical journey. On June 30th, 2019, Taylor Swift didn't just write a Tumblr post, she unleashed a musical earthquake. In her scathing message, Swift revealed that she found out about Scooter Braun's purchase of my masters as it was announced to the world. No quiet heads up, just a bombshell announcement that left her reeling. She didn't hold back either. Swift labeled Braun a bully and accused him of embodying the definition of toxic male privilege in our industry. Taylor further added that she had asked and even pleaded for the chance for her to own her work, and this had gone on for years. What happened instead is that she was given an opportunity to sign back up to Big Machine Records and earn one album back at a time. It was clear. Swift felt betrayed by the very people she trusted with her early music. The singer also mentioned that when she left her masters in Scott's hands, she made peace with the fact that eventually he would sell them. What she never imagined was that the one person who would end up buying them would be Braun. Swift also didn't mince words about the emotional toll either. All she said she could think about was the manipulative bullying she had excessively received at his hands for years. In a gut-wrenching twist, Swift reflected on the personal significance of her music too. This was music she had written on her bedroom floor and videos she had dreamt up. Not only that, but this music was also paid for by the money Taylor earned playing in bars, clubs, and arenas. All that time, love, and effort had just gone. This wasn't just about business, it was personal. Swift accused Borchetta and Braun of controlling her legacy in perpetuity. She claimed Borchetta knew what he was doing. It was his way of controlling a woman who didn't want to be associated with them. But while this incident had put the Karma singer down, it seemed the point had finally come when Taylor decided she had had enough. When life threw lemons at the pop celebrity, she didn't just make lemonade, she crafted a whole new musical empire. It all started with a little advice from Kelly Clarkson when she told Taylor to just redo it, while echoing the sentiments of Swift's own dad. At first, Swift wondered how she could possibly take such a big move. But in August 2019, Swift made a gutsy move. She confirmed plans to re-record her first 6 albums. The first taste of her boldness came with Love Story, Taylor's version, in February 2021, followed swiftly by the complete re-release of Fearless, Taylor's version, that April. Since then, Swift has been on a roll, reclaiming her musical legacy with Red, Taylor's version, Speak Now, Taylor's version, and 1989, Taylor's version. And guess what? Each album's resurrection has delighted fans with hidden treasures. This includes vault tracks that never saw the light of day the first time around. Now, Zoom to 2023, and Forbes made it official. Taylor Swift is a billionaire. And not just any billionaire, mind you. She's the first musician to hit this milestone purely through songwriting and performing. A cool $500 million of Swift's fortune came from her catchy tunes and world tours, while the other $500 million came from the skyrocketing value of her music catalog, which was complete with those meticulously recrafted recordings. But it still wasn't easy for Swift to get to this point. Just when you thought the drama between Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun couldn't get any more intense, 2020 threw in another plot twist. Braun's Ithaca Holdings decided to cash in on Swift's masters by selling them off to Shamrock Capital for a cool $300 million. Of course, Swift wasn't the one to back down this time. She went on Twitter and properly called Scooter out. This was the second time her music was being sold without her even knowing about it. According to Swift, Shamrock Capital, founded by Roy Disney, sent her team a letter just weeks before informing them of the purchase. But here's the thing. Before sealing the deal, Braun apparently set a condition that Shamrock couldn't reach out to Taylor or her team. Swift didn't hold back, and she revealed that despite the sale, Braun would still profit from her old music catalog for many years. This revelation put an abrupt end to any hope of a partnership with Shamrock in Swift's eyes. When Taylor's second call-out became viral all over social media, many fans, including celebrities, stepped in. This time, it was going to be all over for Scooter. The backlash that Braun was facing was so intense that he eventually came out with an explanation. In 2022, Scooter Braun spilled the beans on his Big Machine acquisition regrets, and boy, did he have some regrets. Chatting with NPR, Braun revealed that he assumed, at the time, that once the deal was done, everybody would see his character, appreciate the effort, and get back into business with him. Braun also dropped a bombshell about being stuck in a very strict NDA with the gentleman who owned it, hinting at Scott Borchetta, the man behind Big Machine. It seems there was more going on behind the scenes that even Braun didn't seem to know about at the time. According to what Scooter has described, he tried his best to keep things above board. What he told Borchetta was that if any artist came back to buy any of the tracks he had, to let Scooter know. Sounds fair, right? Except Borchetta threw a curveball with a public letter from an artist who nixed the master ownership deal. Now, the thing is, no matter what happened behind the scenes, many people didn't really care. They knew dealing with Scooter had proved to be harmful to the artists themselves. When that realization came through, it was done and dusted for Braun's business. In the summer shakeup of 2023, Scooter Braun saw some of the biggest stars walk out the door. Bieber, Grande, Lovato, and Menzel, basically all powerhouse names, collectively decided it was time to part ways with SB Projects, which was Braun's music management agency. Ariana Grande and Demi Lovato didn't waste a beat, and they even signed up with Brandon Creed's Good World Management. But that's not all. Turns out, Bieber's leading lady, Hailey Baldwin, also stepped in to manage her husband's career. It looked like everybody was merging in with other labels very seamlessly. The only person who was continuously taking damage to his reputation was Braun. Until, of course, he finally decided it was time for him to go. In a bombshell move on June 17, 2024, Braun dropped the mic on his music management career at SB Projects. After 2 decades of being on call 24/7, Braun confessed that juggling artists' schedules took a toll on his family life. He said that for his entire adult life, he was the guy you could reach at any time, day or night. But as his kids grew older, Braun realized the showbiz grind came with personal sacrifices. The decision wasn't a spur-of-the-moment thing. Braun had been mulling it over for 2 years, but it was a chat last summer with a major client that sealed the deal. But you know what? It looks like Braun's not fading into obscurity just yet. He's set to rock as a board member of Hybe and still working as CEO of Hybe America. As Scooter Braun gears down, the industry wonders what's next. Will he even be able to maintain a good reputation now? Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's fanbase is buzzing about her upcoming re-recordings, with Reputation, Taylor's version, and Taylor Swift, Taylor's version, promising to rewrite the hits. So, what did you think about Taylor Swift's new docuseries exposing her entire roller coaster of a journey with Scooter Braun? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll catch you next time.